So you've heard great things about the Getaway Carry-On from BagSmart. Maybe you saw my review. It really is a wonderful carry-on, especially if you're on a budget. So you hop on the website, you're ready to purchase it, and then you realize, whoa, there's 3 different Getaway Carry-ons? Which one did she review? Which one should I get? That's right. They have their original 20-inch Getaway Carry-On, but now they also have the front opening version. And launching today is their brand new 19-inch carry-on. BagSmart has very quickly become one of the top budget brands for all things travel. Extremely affordable, very nicely made. And let's face it, their stuff is pretty cute. I'm sorry, that matters to me. But now with 2 new versions, the question is, which one is best for you? And which one is best for your next trip? So today we are going to compare all 3 bags. I'm going to give you a rundown of their price, the colors that all 3 bags come in, and of course, the size. I'm also going to show you the similarities and the differences between all 3 bags. And my favorite part, I'm going to be doing a packing example of all 3 bags using the exact same items. That way we can really see how much each bag holds. And once I've done all of that, at the end of the video, I'm going to give my final thoughts as to what type of traveler each bag is best for, but also which type of trip. And because it's Black Friday season, BagSmart is having some incredible deals. They are offering free packing cubes when you purchase select items, and BagSmart always has incredible deals on bundle sets, but now they're even better. But if you are not watching this during Black Friday season, I still have a 10% off code for you down in the description box. So before you start adding things to your cart, let's compare all 3 of these bags to make sure that you are getting the best Getaway Carry-On for you as a traveler, but also for your type of trip. By the way, whichever bag ends up becoming your favorite, you have a chance to win it. BagSmart and I have teamed up to give one lucky viewer 1 free carry-on of their choice. Stay tuned to the end of the video when I tell you a little bit more about that giveaway, but spoiler alert, you are going to need to enter on Instagram. Okay, so let me introduce the carry-ons to you. This is the original 20-inch Getaway Carry-On. It's $159.99 and it comes in 8 different colors, including the wheels and the handles. It's 21.5 inches tall, 13.5 inches wide, and 9.5 inches deep. And it does expand to 11.4 inches. Now, the website said that it weighs 8.2 pounds, but I weighed it myself right before this video and it was actually 7.1 pounds, which was a wonderful surprise. It has a capacity of 40 liters, but if you expand it, it can hold 48. And then while I have this one up, let me introduce the brand new 19-inch version. You guys can see the difference in the height, the depth, and then this is the difference in the width. All right, bye-bye 20-inch. We'll see you later. So this bag is $139.99, and it does only come in 3 colors as of right now. So this is the exact same bag as the 20-inch inside and out, except it doesn't expand, and obviously it's smaller. With the wheels and the handles, this bag is 20.5 inches tall, 12.5 inches wide, and the depth is 9.25. What's really awesome is that this bag is only 6.1 pounds and the capacity is 33.5 liters. And now let me introduce the 20-inch front opening carry-on. So this one is $179.99 and it comes in 3 colors. Now this carry-on has a very interesting setup. So this one you can actually unzip and it can open like this, so you can easily grab something that you need from this front pocket. But it's not your typical pro bag because it doesn't then open clamshell. Instead, you are going to undo these buckles so it can open 180 degrees, lay it flat, and you have packing space here as well as packing space here. But then you undo these zippers and you have all of this packing space. So this bag is actually the exact same size as the 20-inch, 21.5 inches tall, 13.5 inches wide, and 9.5 inches deep. And it does expand to 11.4 inches. Now, it actually weighs 8.1 pounds, but it does have the same capacity of 40 to 48 liters. So I'm really, really excited to pack these bags and compare them. I mean, you have two identical bags, but one is smaller, but then you have two bags of the exact same size with two different setups. This is going to be really fun. But before we do that, let's talk about their similarities. All three bags have the same look to them. They have the same design, and they all have color matching features, which is something I personally love. They all have a trolley handle that can go to 4 different heights. They all have TSA locks, and they all have easy to grab handles on the side and the top. And of course, they all have 360-degree spinner wheels that are shock absorbing with impact resistant housing. So now it's time to look at the interior of the 19 and the 20-inch. And you guys, this is my favorite type of setup. And since they're both the same inside, I'm going to show you on the 19-inch. So there's a compression panel on this side with 2 vertical buckles. It also has this little attached zippered pouch. And then on this side, you have 1 normal pocket, 1 wet to dry pocket, and then of course, all of this opens up and has your packing space. So what I want to do now is do my packing examples. So I want to start with the 20-inch, and I'm going to pack everything I would normally pack on one of my big, long international trips. And then we're going to transfer everything over to the 19-inch. And then we're going to transfer everything from this one into the front opening carry-on. This is going to be so interesting. I have no idea what's going to happen, and I'm kind of excited and just a little bit nervous. Between the handles here, I have put a flat iron, a tripod, and a travel umbrella. And then on top of that, I have an extra large packing cube and a small packing cube. So let's buckle in that compression pad and compress it down. And then on this side, I am putting a toiletry bag, a pair of shoes, a sunglass case that holds 2 pairs of sunglasses, a purse, a book, a scarf, and a hat. I'm even going to give the other 2 bags the benefit of the doubt by not packing the 2 pockets. All right, close, zip. Oh my gosh, way too easy. However, we have to expand this bag and fit a little bit more stuff. Undo that expansion zipper. Look at how much extra room there is. I use the same example every time I test expansion. What I actually do is pack 2 rugs, because I actually bought these rugs in another country while I was traveling and had to expand my bag in order to bring them home. So I've always used these as an example. All right, so easy. I could probably buy 2 more rugs. Oh, easy peasy. So now what I want to do is take everything in this bag and transfer it over to the 19-inch. But of course, we're not going to use these rugs because it doesn't expand. Okay, it's definitely smaller, you guys. This may be a little bit of a challenge, but this is so much slimmer. I really hope we don't have to take anything out. Okay, so let's pack the same items between the handles. And then this big packing cube is not going to fit the same way that it did. So let's place it this way instead. And the small packing cube, it's not going to fit even if it's on its side. So let's try the shoes here instead. All right. Perfect. Let's compress it down. So now on this side, I hope it all fits. Let's do the small packing cube. We're going to pack it on its side. Let's do the toiletry bag, sunglasses, the purse, the book, the scarf, and the hat. I can't believe everything fits. Well, this is a little high, so let's close it. How in the world did I fit all of the same stuff in here as I fit in the 20-inch? I mean, it's tight and it sure as heck doesn't expand, but I fit everything in there. That's insane. Okay, so now it's time to pack the 20-inch that has the front opening. And not gonna lie, I am a little nervous because it's set up so differently. So bear with me, it might get interesting. Disclaimer, this bag is very obviously designed to fit a laptop and an iPad, kind of like a pro bag, and there's specific spots inside for these items. However, I am not packing an iPad or a laptop simply because, well, two reasons. One, it's just not fair to the packing example when we're testing if everything can fit in all three bags. But also, most importantly, I would never pack a laptop or anything of value in a carry-on bag just in case it gets gate checked. In my opinion, these belong in a personal item. So we are going to pack this bag with the exact same items that we just packed and not use these. Okay, I'm thinking I should pack everything in the big section first. But I also think I should maybe see exactly what fits in this part first. We're gonna have to play around a little bit, bear with me. So first I wanna test the items that I put under the handles. Clearly I could put them under the handles in this one, but with very minimal space here, I might need to use this. So let's do the sunglasses. So that fits nicely. And again, we're not gonna use these pockets because we didn't use them on the other two bags. We're gonna pack something here too. We can put the book in one of these pockets, and then we have a hat. If you're not bringing a laptop or something like that, utilize these pockets. We can't fill this up because that has to close. So let's just do the scarf, and then maybe we could fit the purse. I think that should work. So we're gonna pack these after though, because I have to open this part up. I think the design of this is really cool, but the fact that I've really had to mess with this a lot as opposed to just opening up a clamshell and there's all my stuff, kind of a lot if I have to unpack or pack in a hurry. It does have this wet to dry bag that is toggled onto the inside. I'm not going to use it for this pack. So let's undo these buckles. Of course, we have to do the biggest packing cube first. You think you have this packing space? You don't, because you need to use this flap and zip it. Then of course we have this packing cube, the shoes, but then now we can't fit the toiletry bag. All right, hold on. I have an idea. Let's take these items out, and we packed these in the space between the handles on the last one. So let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. The packing cube, this. Oh, is that gonna fit? We can't do this and this. Let's pack it in the middle. This is definitely more stressful, but I hope this will zip. Let's try that. We have these compression buckles. Close that. Let's zip this. It's so annoying to zip, to be honest, but it closes. Now my idea is to pack the shoes in here. So we'll do that, and we'll put the sunglasses. It's definitely kind of wonky. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to pack anything in here. So then of course we have the scarf and the purse. Will it close? Oh my God, I'm sweating. Obviously, I didn't get to pack this one the way that I wanted to, but it all fit. But this bag is expandable. It's time to pack some rugs. I have no idea how this is gonna go. All right, so we have the 2 rugs. Let's fold bigger one nicely. Oh, stressed out. Struggle on my face right now. I am determined. I can totally zip it. I made it work. It's not ideal, but I made it work. Clearly, this bag is meant for a different type of traveler or a different type of trip. Let's chat about it. All right, what a fun packing session. I actually learned a lot. That was really interesting. A little stressful at the end, but we did it. So here are my thoughts as to what type of traveler or what type of trip each bag will be best for. So the 20-inch original Getaway Carry-On is going to be best for any type of trip and any type of traveler that wants to pack in a carry-on. And of course, it expands. So it's really great if you're the type of traveler that likes to shop on a trip or bring home a lot of souvenirs. So this is going to be the easiest option and the best option in my opinion. But let's talk about when you would use the 19-inch. I can't believe I fit the exact same items in here. I mean, it was tight for sure. So what type of traveler or trip would this one be best for? Well, I would say somebody that's a little bit more of a minimal packer, maybe somebody that doesn't pack an extra pair of shoes or doesn't pack such a big toiletry bag, or since everything fit, maybe it's the type of person that packs like I do, but somebody that doesn't shop on a trip. But of course, for the type of trip, I mean, this is going to be great for a trip for a long weekend or maybe a normal week-long trip, but you're just packing less stuff. But what this bag could really be good for is if you have a super, super tight connection where you want to make sure that this bag is not checked at all. Because this one is considerably smaller, they probably won't flag this one as much. Most importantly, this bag is going to be best for those stingy airlines where they're like, you need a super small bag in order to get on our flight. And then let's finish up by talking about this one with the front opening. I was able to fit the same items, but in a much different way than I expected. If I were using a bag like this, I would want to pack the most convenient items that I want shortly after landing in this front pocket. And the items I wanted to pack in that front pocket, I couldn't. So I think that this carry-on is meant for that business traveler that definitely travels with a laptop, that is just going somewhere for a couple of days with minimal clothes, minimal toiletries, maybe not even a second pair of shoes. And maybe they're that one bag traveler that doesn't want a backpack to put their laptop in. You know, maybe you're that girl boss, right? That's traveling with this, and then you just have a really chic handbag as your personal item instead. My big thing is no laptop in here in case it's gate checked. So maybe this business traveler is flying first class or business class where they get to board first, and then therefore they're likely not getting gate checked because they're not boarding last. So that's not going to be a worry for them. Now, I don't ever see myself using this bag for the type of travel that I do. But hey, if I ever need to fly across the country for a meeting where I need my laptop, then sure, I'll use it. So there you have it, guys. And what I love about BagSmart is that clearly they have designed carry-ons for all types of travelers and all types of trips. And hey, if you're an overpacker and you're not a carry-on person like I am, they have checked sizes too, whether you want clamshell or front opening. The links to all 3 bags, as well as the packing cubes and the BagSmart toiletry bag, will be linked in the description box down below and the pinned comment. And hey, for Black Friday, get yourself one of their deals. And let's talk about this giveaway. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm so excited. I haven't done a giveaway in a little while. So BagSmart and I have teamed up to give one lucky viewer the carry-on of their choice. If you are the winner, you get to choose which one you want and which color. This giveaway is going to be on Instagram. So I hope you have an Instagram account. So go to the description box down below ASAP and click on the link for the giveaway. It's going to take you over to Instagram, and that's where you can enter to win. Good luck, everybody. And hey, in the comments, let me know which bag you would choose and which color. So thank you so much for watching and packing with me today. I hope that this was really helpful. And if you want to know how these bags perform in real world travel, then make sure you're subscribed because I might be traveling with one of them very soon. But until then, as always, travel often and pack well. And if you're traveling this holiday season, I wish you luck and safe travels and no delays. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.